this is incredible. There's a stone that has been discovered in Democratic Republic of Congo. It can light up a bulb. Some are calling it vibranium because of the movie Black Panther and what the vibranium represents.
They found it. A stone that generates free electricity. Yes, you heard that right. Yo, I am Dr. Cool, in the heart of Africa, deep in the mineral-rich soils of Congo. A stone was discovered that could generate electricity on its own. A stone so powerful it could light homes, power cities, and, free millions of Africans from energy poverty. But what happened next? It disappeared, snatched, gone. And, well, guess where it ended up? In the hands of Western corporations and foreign governments who now sit on the very technology that could have rewritten Africa's future. In Congo, villagers stumbled upon a stone that emitted electricity without wires, solar panels, or fuel. Videos emerged of light bulbs turning on just by touching the stone. No generators, no batteries. This wasn't folklore. This was raw, untapped African potential, right there in the soil. The West has a long, bloody history of discovering African genius, and then stealing it. It happened with rubber from Congo, gold from Ghana, uranium from Niger, oil from Nigeria, coltan from Congo again, used in every phone and laptop today. And now, electricity-generating minerals. The same pattern repeats. Africa discovers. The West patents. Africa suffers. The West profits. They've mastered the art of disguising theft as development. So here's what happens. They send these so-called researchers, but honestly, they just end up extracting secrets. Then, they dangle funding in front of people, but only if they get exclusive access in return. And, to top it all off, they silence innovators with non-disclosure contracts. Contracts that, frankly, most can't even read. You know that free electricity stone from Congo? Yeah, it could have totally revolutionized the entire continent, but instead, it's powering Western labs, Western tech, and, well, Western profits, while Africans are still sitting in the dark. And look, this isn't just about energy, it's really about control. Because when you control electricity, you control, well, just about everything. Education, information, healthcare, development. By keeping Africa in the dark, the West maintains its grip. It makes us dependent on their tech, their aid, their solutions. Meanwhile, African children read textbooks filled with white inventors, while African innovation is erased, buried, and renamed. And the energy stone? Well, it's not just a mineral. It's a symbol of what we had, what was taken, and what we must reclaim. You know, Africa doesn't lack talent. Africa lacks protection. That's why we're calling for the creation of an African Intellectual Property and Patent Authority. A powerful body that will, secure legal rights over African inventions, protect natural resources from being researched into foreign hands, and support local innovators with funding, legal backing, and recognition. Because, you know, the world has made it clear, if Africa doesn't protect its ideas, they will steal it, rename it, patent it, and then, well, sell it back to us. Honestly, it's happened just too many times. We've seen African tech end up in Silicon Valley labs. We've seen traditional medicine from Kenya and Nigeria repackaged as European pharmaceutical patents. It's time to say no more. Even without support, Africa's underground geniuses are still creating miracles. Maxwell Chikumbutso invented an electric car that never needs charging. Ernest Andrew created a machine that generates power from the air with no fuel. In East Africa, engineers are building free energy water turbines with nothing but scrap materials. These are not YouTube hoaxes. These are documented breakthroughs, ignored by mainstream media because they just don't fit the narrative. But if these innovators had even 5% of the support Western inventors receive, Africa would be, honestly, unstoppable. This is more than a video. It's a movement. This is a movement to reclaim African innovation. It's about protecting African resources, rewriting the global narrative, and, you know, inspiring the next generation of African inventors. So, if this message speaks to you, don't just scroll away. Go ahead and click subscribe. Join a growing army of voices speaking truth. And hey, tap that bell icon so you never miss a story they don't want you to hear. Drop a super thanks, because, honestly, every coin helps us support real African innovators who are ignored by billion-dollar platforms. And most importantly, share this video. Send it to your brother, your cousin, your teacher, your leader. Because until we tell our own stories, the world will continue to lie about us. So the world is changing fast. Energy is the new currency, and honestly, whoever controls it controls the future. Africa must not just be a resource, you know. Africa must be a producer, a patent holder, and above all, a protector of its brilliance. The energy stone from Congo may have been stolen, but our spirit? The inventors of Africa, the Maxwells, the Ernests, the unnamed geniuses in village workshops are rising. But they need you, your voice, your support, your action. Because if we can stand together to protect our innovations, we won't just change Africa, we'll change the world.
This is incredible.
Africa is not behind.
That has been
Africa was held back. The Congo stone proves what we always knew. Africa isn't lacking miracles. Africa is the miracle. Now it's time to protect it. Subscribe, support, share, because history is being rewritten, and this time we're holding the pen.